The seventh round of the NFL draft comes down to three things for each NFL franchise: good scouting, roster balancing, and luck. For the Ravens, they seem to have all three of these categories pretty well figured out. And after the 2023 season, backup center Sam Mustipher left to join the Denver Broncos, and former seventh rounder safety Geno Stone signed a nice deal with the Cincinnati Tiger Bees. With the loss of these two players, the Ravens hope to have replaced them in this year's seventh round by selecting Michigan State center Nick Samac with the 228th overall pick and Purdue safety Sanoussi Kane with the 250th. And while we know that the Ravens have great scouting, we can also cross roster balancing off the list as well. But what about luck? Luck for the players and luck for the Ravens in drafting them. How often can the Ravens find starting level players deep in the draft? Welcome in, everyone. This is Jordan with Ravens Flash Report, and today we're going to be discussing the potential impact of both of the seventh round players the Ravens took this year. Now, with both of these players, as with several players that we've talked about in the past couple of videos, these are not starters, and so their potential impact for the 2024 Ravens may be limited. However, football is not only a violent sport where injuries occur in every season, it's also a sport that rewards the development and accomplishments of the players. The opportunity to play for an NFL team is what many young football players strive for. As far as the development, that comes down to the players, the coaches, and the amount of effort put in by both. Please like the video if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and comment below what you think these two seventh rounders are capable of in 2024. Let's get to it. As we did for the fourth round video, we'll start with the first of the seventh round selections, pick number 228, center Nick Samac. Right out of the gate, we can see that there are some similarities with Nick and our starting center, Tyler Linderbaum. Although Nick is 2 inches taller than Tyler, they weigh about the same and are therefore considered by many to be underweight for their position. But that didn't stop Nick from starting in 32 games out of 48 he played for the Michigan State Spartans. Over the 2,427 snaps that Nick played at center, he only allowed 30 quarterback hurries, 9 quarterback hits, and a total of 6 sacks. As I stated in my video where I broke down each pick from rounds 4 through 7, Nick is a mauler in the run game, and that would be where he does most of his work, as his pass blocking is currently not up to par for where the Ravens would like him to be at this point. That, of course, is not to say that should an injury occur to Tyler, which might put him out for long-term or even the season, we wouldn't see Nick come in for extended snaps. But if everyone else on the offensive line is healthy, I believe the Ravens would turn to Patrick McCarry before sending Nick in as a starter full-time. Beyond getting most of the reps in preseason games, or at the end of some games where Lamar's already exited, I don't think we see much impact out of Nick Samac during the 2024 season for the Ravens. The Ravens pick at 250, however, is another matter. Safety Sanoussi Kane out of Purdue is the exact kind of player that the Ravens love. Not only do they love players like Kane, whose own coach at Purdue called him a warrior, they are also extremely good at developing them into career contributors. At 5'11" and 210 pounds, while running a 4.5 40-yard dash, Kane has all the athleticism that he needs to play the strong safety position. But for me, it's not about the measurables for Kane. It's all about his attitude and his physicality, his desire as a defender to hit people as hard as he can at every opportunity. If you haven't had the pleasure yet to go out and look at some highlights of Sanoussi Kane, please do so. Once you've done that, come back here and tell me that this guy doesn't play like a Raven. With how good our defense is, and it pains me to say this, there is very little chance that Kane plays many meaningful snaps during game time this year. And I don't want to sound like a broken record on each one of these videos, but man, Kane is going to be fun to watch on special teams. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and no matter how much I like the physicality that Kane brings, there are definitely some holes in his game. But again, without sounding like a broken record, that same defense that's so good he may not get snaps on the field also provide him the opportunity to develop, improve his strengths, and work on his weaknesses. According to Kane's coach at Purdue, he loves football. If that's true, then the Ravens will find out and get the most out of him, and we as fans get the benefit of that. Well guys, that does it for this video, but tell me down below in the comment section what sort of impact you think either of these two players out of the seventh round will have on the 2024 season. It was a joy for me to make all 7 of these videos and be able to premiere them 7 days in a row for you guys. If you haven't checked out my videos on the other players we drafted and what I feel their impact will be on the 2024 Ravens, please go check them out. I appreciate all the new viewers and all of you that have subscribed, and if you're new and haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button for more Ravens content and analysis. And as always, stay safe out there and go Ravens.